What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Geeky Investor, where stocks talk and we translate. Today, we're going to be talking about the semiconductor business or the semiconductor sector and these different companies, for example, TSMC, Samsung, Intel, Nvidia, AMD, Azure, Amazon, all these different companies, because they are all kind of interrelated and interconnected to the semiconductor sector. So this is what we're going to be talking about in today's video: how and what is really those different companies, their different perspectives, and what each of those really does, and should you be investing in any of those, and what I am personally investing in. So make sure you smash the like button because it really helps grow the channel larger. Let's begin. So first of all, here I will show you the highlighter right here. And now I wanted to kind of zoom in on the place right here. As you can see, for example, here, AMD, Intel, TSMC, Nvidia, and ARM, this is their revenue over the past year, and this is the 1 year stock return. As you can see, the stock return over all of those different companies, more specifically for AMD and Intel, and just look at Intel, this is really funny, 150% increase in the share price as compared to actually a loss of 0.4% of the revenue, as compared to the revenue, which is kind of lower. So overall, the revenue is less as compared to the share price increase. So here you can see that the share price and the stock price is really increasing way more as compared to the revenue. This could imply either two things. One, that these stocks are really overpriced and really a boom or a decrease in the price of those companies will happen, or the other thing is those companies are really headed to a very nice and bright future. It is one of those two things, and that is why it is up to you to decide if those companies will do that. However, to really be able to achieve that, you have to be able to understand those companies, their business and their fundamentals, to be able to make an informed decision. So let's look and understand each one of those. So basically, the semiconductor indices have surged almost 80% as compared to the Nasdaq, which was up 40%. So that is more than doubling of or almost a doubling of the returns from the Nasdaq. Individual semiconductor stocks have increased sharp rallies, as you can see right here: AMD, Intel, TSMC, Nvidia, and ARM. And this is the ETF that I was talking about right here. So as you can see, it went all the way from a 200 share price per dollars per share to almost $400 per share. So that is almost 85% increase. Now, if we go on to understand the framework right here, so just focus with me right here. I will be zooming out just a tiny bit. As you can see right here, so you have the design and IP stuff, and then it goes to the manufacturing business, the designs, and then finally to customers, and then finally to those end customers. So if we begin with the designs and IP, this is kind of the very first thing. What you kind of can think about it as if it is the blueprint that the engineer would give to the contractor. So ARM, what they do is they create this IP or intellectual property and design the cores. This is their core business, ARM, okay, which was supposed to be kind of acquired by Nvidia in 2021, 2022, if you guys remember that time. But then again, in the UK, it kind of got rejected because of the, it just doesn't make any sense that Nvidia kind of owns ARM when ARM is really essential for all the downstream right here. So if we then go on to the manufacturing business or the foundries business, really it is more TSMC, Samsung, Intel, those three main companies. And then we also have Micron on the other hand. So what they do is they help with the manufacturing part. So for example, Samsung and Intel, what they do is they do an integrated device manufacturing, so those IDMs, and they design their own chips and operate fabs for themselves and for others. TSMC, for example, on the other hand, from Taiwan, they are a leading pure play foundry. So they are mainly focused on the foundry business. If you guys have seen those different videos from within the foundry, it is really phenomenal to see those type of people working there. And then they help with manufacturing chips for external customers. So for example, for Nvidia and AMD, TSMC helps with manufacturing those different chips using their foundries. Micron, on the other hand, also is part of the manufacturing business, and it goes on and is specialized in manufacturing and memory chips, so DRAM and NAND. And then you go on, for example, right here, what we all know is this NVIDIA and AMD. So they are these fabulous designers, what we really call the finishers. And NVIDIA really designs powerful GPUs and CUDA software stack, while AMD designs not only the GPUs, but also the CPUs. Now, of course, there are even more differences to that, but that is the basic idea for you to understand kind of the semiconductor sector. Well, it goes all the way from designing from ARM to manufacturing TSMC to fabulous designs, NVIDIA and AMD, and then it goes all the way on these different GPUs, CPUs to those data centers, for example, used by AWS from Amazon, Azure from Microsoft, and Google Cloud. All those different cloud providers, they have these different mega data centers that really require a large amount of GPUs, CPUs that are coming from NVIDIA, AMD, and then those that are kind of manufactured by TSMC, Samsung, and Intel, and also Micron, and then all the way the kind of the IP is all coming from ARM. So as you can see, this is a complete sector that is going from all the way from the blueprint all the way into the end customers. And then finally, those data centers are used in these clouds for the different customers, for example, end customers like you and I, or maybe even companies. Now, to understand that, I said that the design blueprint is ARM. Critical tools, for example, you have TSMC. Manufacturing, you have TSMC and Samsung and Intel as well. Chip designers, as you can see, NVIDIA and AMD. And then finally, end customers is those cloud giants, companies like AWS, as I told you, Azure, and Google. So this is kind of all the way, as you can see right here. Now, which of those exactly am I invested in? I am mainly focused on the part right here. So this part right here is mainly my focus, and this is what I really like to focus more on. Although I am more interested, more and more becoming more and more interested in TSMC and mainly the manufacturing part, I am still mainly invested in the fabulous designers. And for example, AMD, I have purchased. Now I just wanted to show you actually here. So I just wanted to show you for example, if you can see AMD share price, it has crossed, sorry for that. So AMD share price, as you can see, it has crossed $220. So I've been investing in that stock when it was even below 200, and I've been even looking at it when it was back in, I don't know, 2019, this place between 25 to 35 US dollars. Unfortunately, I didn't invest at that point in time, although later on I was able to invest and get a good return. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, if any of those specific parts from the semiconductor ecosystem you like most, and I will see you in our next video.